It's officially been 10 years since the worst draft in NFL history, so let's go back and revisit the first 10 picks. With the first overall pick, the Chiefs took Eric Fisher. He never really lived up to the hype, but he's been at least a solid starter for most of his career. With the second overall pick, the Jaguars took Luke Joeckel, and this one was a complete miss. He's been out of the league since 2017. With the third pick, the Dolphins took Deion Jordan. Another complete bust, and to make it worse, the Dolphins traded up from 12 to get him. The first real hit of the draft came at number 4 with the Eagles taking Lane Johnson. 10 years later, he's still one of the best tackles in the league. With the fifth overall pick, the Lions drafted Ziggy Ansah. This was actually a pretty solid pick. Ansah finished his career with 2 double-digit sack seasons and a Pro Bowl appearance. And now back to the terrible picks. At number 6, the Browns took Barkevious Mingo. He only lasted 3 years in Cleveland before getting bounced around like an IG model, and eventually finishing his career with the Bears in 2020. With the 7th overall pick, the Cardinals took Jonathan Cooper. Another complete miss. He's been out of the league since 2018. With the 8th pick, the Rams drafted Tavon Austin. I swore he was going to be elite after watching him at West Virginia, but yeah, he never really panned out. With the 9th overall pick, the Jets drafted Dee Milliner. Nick Saban's produced a lot of good defensive backs in his time, but Dee Milliner wasn't one of them. After 3 injury-plagued seasons, he was out of the league by 2015. And finally, with the 10th overall pick, the Titans drafted Chance Warmack. And I don't have much to say about him, to be completely honest. He wasn't very good. But he did win a Super Bowl, though, so shout out to him.